Farmer protests escalating in Brussels today as European Union agricultural ministers meet to rule on new measures. This echoes tensions at the Paris Agricultural Fair this weekend. Farmers battling with police forced the French president to cancel his plans to visit. NTD's France correspondent David Vives has the story.
Brussels is now the latest battleground for farmer protests in Europe. Today, columns of tractors clogging the road from the EU district to central Brussels. Farmers took to the streets, dumping tires and setting them ablaze, just a short distance from where EU agricultural ministers were scheduled to meet. The ministers were to discuss new proposals addressing farmers' demands, including a reduction in farm inspections and the potential exemption of small farms from certain environmental standards. Protesters say the EU isn't addressing their demands in order for them to see a profit.
We don't make a living out of our work. We produce the food and we don't make a living. Why is so? Because of free trade agreements, because of deregulation, because the prices are below cost of production.
These protests follow weeks of unrest across several EU member states, from France, Germany, Spain, Greece, Poland.
We are in the red and we can't take it anymore. Every day we see farms liquidating and we can't take it anymore. They are killing our French agriculture.
Protests reignited this week ahead of the Paris Farm Show, a significant event attracting around 600,000 visitors over 9 days. 300 farmers forced their way into the agricultural fair, confronting police to call out the French president as he intended to tour the fair. Macron cancelled plans to tour the fair and hold a debate due to the protests where 8 police officers were injured. French media outlets are calling the conditions a disaster. The agriculture fair is a milestone for farmers' unions who expect the government to deliver on promises and provide more help. While some farmers are still blocking roads and highways across the country, many of them say they can't leave their fields as the work there needs to be done. So the future of this protest, which started as a grassroots movement, is still hard to predict. David Vives, NTD News, Paris.